What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Unobtainables. And in this series, we go ahead and look at the unobtainable weapons inside of Borderlands The PreSequel. And at this point, I kind of feel like I'm reading off a script because you guys know what's coming next. When I say unobtainable, I mean currently unobtainable, as in when this video was made, December 2nd, 2014. We cannot get these guns, legitimately. Now, in the future, I am very, very positive that we will get access to all of these guns. But however, right now we don't, so you do not need to go below and comment, you get this gun from this person this time during this event, blah 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 blah, I don't know what you're talking about. Get off of YouTube, you suck. You know, you don't need to say that, you don't need to say that, because back at this time, we couldn't get these guns, and by the time you know how to get them, I will probably know how to get them, because that's just how it works with YouTubers. So, today, we're going to be talking about something that you can technically get legitly, however, you need to do something completely, not legit in order to like make it so you could get it. I'll explain it in a second, but we're gonna be talking about the good touch. Now you probably would have expected me to talk about the bad touch first, but I don't know, I like the good touch better, so I'm talking about the good touch first. But the way you get the good touch inside of Borderlands The PreSequel is you farm Swagman or, you know, Outcast, you know, the Wasteland Lunar Walker guy, for 3 bad touches. Now, my buddy told me you put 3 bad touches into the grinder, and you get a good touch. I don't know if that exactly, like, works right now, whatever. It could be bugged, because the rarities on these guns are bugged, so it may not work with the grinder recipe. I don't know, but that's how you're supposed to get it, apparently. So, if you have 3 bad touches, you could grind yourself a good touch. However, you can't get bad touches, because the Swagman or Outcast or Lunar Wasteland Walker does not drop any bad touches. He doesn't drop anything. He drops absolutely nothing because everything he drops has a bugged rarity. I don't know if it's bugged, I don't know if it's done on purpose. Either way, it's unobtainable, so it counts. But yes, the good touch is pretty much the poor man's Hellfire, I would say. You can get the Hellfire in this game. It has no drop source. I think the wiki says you would get it from the bunker ripoff, the RK5 dropship thing, but however, that thing drops basically everything. It's like bunker, it drops everything. Everything. So I don't even know what it's supposed to drop. I know Bunker at the beginning, he dropped the bitch and the sham. And those were his 2 drops. And then later on he got bugged, and now he drops everything. Like, I've gotten Hammerbusters, Sledge Shotguns, Slagas. I think I've even seen a Pearlescent drop from somewhere. I don't know. But, yeah, RK5, I don't even know. So, but whatever. But yes, it is basically like a poor man's Hellfire. The Hellfire is pretty much better all around just because it's the Hellfire and it has more elemental damage to it. And like the good touch, it is always fire. But the good touch does have its differences. When you hold it in your hand and you have a controller, it will vibrate. So for you people on console, you could feel the vibration of your controller. Same with the Vibra Pulse. However, us on PC, unless you have some crazy, like, tricked out vibrating keyboard, and I'm sure they make those, but I don't have one, you cannot feel the vibration. It's basically a vibrator. Moxie uses guns as vibrators. Very, very dangerous, boys and girls. Do not do that ever, please. But, anyway, it does that. Also, it heals you for a small percent of damage that you do. Normally, that percentage is completely insignificant, because compared to the amount of damage you're doing, compared to the amount of health you have or whatever, it's not really that crazy. In Borderlands 2, at like OP8 or like higher up in the levels, not at the beginning, but higher up in the levels, you could basically, since you had so little health compared to the amount of damage you were doing, you could heal yourself with one of these weapons instantly. However, on Athena, you could also heal yourself pretty quickly with this weapon, because Athena with Maelstrom plus a fire or shock weapon is incredible, guys. Incredible. This is a must on a Athena, because it'll heal you. The Hellfire is good too, but the Hellfire doesn't heal you. And since you're doing so much damage with all the Maelstrom stacks mixed with your fire damage and whatnot, and your crazy fire rate, you will heal pretty quickly. Plus, you throw your Aspis when it's fully charged, and you will like kill yourself. I think at the beginning I heal like 25% of my health with 1 throw or something. I don't know. It's great. It's really, really great. But anyway, you didn't notice that cut. But anyway, again, this is another weapon that you want on an Athena, on an Elemental Athena, because Elemental Athena could make use of every weapon that's only fire or only electric to its fullest potential. Now, of course, Nisha is crazy broken and can just, destroy everything. I think Jack is pretty broken, too. I haven't really used him too much. But, of course, all characters can make use of this weapon. But an Elemental Athena is by far the best with it. So, for whenever we get it, whenever it's fixed, whenever we could, like, get the Outcast's drops, we could get ourselves a good touch and use it on our Elemental Athenas and just destroy everything. Hopefully these are fixed soon, but seeing how Gearbox is doing patches, fixing stuff, but not, fixing the really important stuff, nerfing things, but not fixing things, really. I don't know if we'll ever get this gun, or it'll stay lost forever, or at least for 6 months, like the Infinity Pistol and like Borderlands 2 did. It may have been more than 6 months, but you could not get an Infinity in True Alternate Mode or up for a long time. It was pretty quasi. It was pretty quasi, guys. Quasimodo. But anyway, this is the Hellfire. Really good. I can't wait till we get it. All Moxie weapons are pretty fantastic, but this is one of the top tier ones. Next episode, we'll be looking at the Bad Touch, which is the exact same thing, except I don't think it vibrates. And, no, it doesn't vibrate. And it's always corrosive, but has a red skin. Yeah, has a red skin. Also, one thing about this weapon skin, like the Heartbreaker, it takes the Moxie symbol and plasters it all over the gun. However, on this gun it looks a little bit better when you're holding it in your hand because you don't really notice the fact that it's a symbol. It just looks like a texture. But when you're looking at it from the side, it looks pretty bad because plastering that same symbol, even with a little bit of an overlay or opacity or something on it, you can't really put opacity on something, but it doesn't really make it look too great. It was better off how it was before. But when it's in your hand, it looks pretty cool because it looks like a texture, like I said. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much it. That's the good touch, the unobtainable good touch. And I want to thank you all for watching. I very much appreciate it, and I'm going to see you guys later. Bye!